come on your knees and start with knee push-ups. So your hands are on the edge of the mat and you have to bring your chest in between, almost touching your thumbs. Lift your legs off the floor, do minimum 10. Don't be in a hurry, do it slowly. Elbows close to your body. Squeeze your stomach in, lift your knees and start with shoulder taps. Make sure your core is tight. Try to squeeze as much as you can. Let's do a side push-up. Come on your side. Place your right hand in front of you, left hand on your shoulder and start lifting yourself up. Work your tricep muscle. You're working your right tricep. Come on the other side, let's work our left tricep muscle. Place your hand close to your body, place your right hand on your shoulder and start lifting your body up. Moving on to T rotations, body in plank pose. Lift your right hand, then your left hand. Try to straighten that elbow and reach for the sky as you lift and turn to right and then left. Once you can stretch back and then come forward for up and down plank. Go on your elbows, back on your hands. Do it on the right side once, then on the left side. Lie down on your stomach. Start with Superman. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your elbows, bring them close to each other and lift as much as you can, only the upper body. Superman with rotation. Lift your upper body as much as you can and then twist towards your right, then towards your left. Try to touch your elbow to the mat, right and left. Let's sit as we get ready for tricep dips. Fingers pointing towards you, lift your hips up and then bring them down close to the mat. Work on your tricep muscle. Get ready to hold Stay up. Squeeze your tricep muscle, elbow straight. Push your hip towards the ceiling, bringing your body parallel. Try to relax your neck. Come forward and then hold a plank. Tighten your core, squeeze your buttocks, squeeze your lower back. Now from plank itself, we are going to move forward and back. Try to touch your chin to your fingers to your knuckles and then push back. Drop your knees and strengthen your arms by doing knee push-ups. Hands at the edge of the mat. Come forward, chest in between your hands. Take your time, adjust your body and then start. Minimum 10. It gets more difficult when you do it slow. Stretch back once without any break. Up and down planks. Sit on the mat. Let's do ab crunch cross touch. Stretch your legs, lean back, then touch your right leg, left leg, squeezing your stomach. The more you lean back, the more higher you raise your leg up, it will be even more effective. And for our last exercise, once again, come forward. We are going to do knee push-ups. Try to do minimum 10. Now it will get even more difficult because the arms are already tired. So make sure you push yourself a little more and do 10 knee push-ups. If you want, take 2 seconds break in between. You can stretch back and then start again. Last 5, let's do it together. Chest in between your hands, touching your thumb. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Stretch back in child's pose. Relax for 5 to 10 seconds. After that, we are going to come up. Connect with your breath. Keep taking long, deep breath in and out. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders. And when you're ready, come up. We are going to do 100 jumping jacks. If you're not able to do the regular ones, do the modified version. Just move side to side. But don't stop. We'll do 100 together. Make sure you have kept your core tight and start. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 90 more to go. Do not give up. Keep your stomach tight. Breathe in and out, in and out. Focus on your breath, even if there is any pain, any discomfort. Let us just push through. You must be done almost 30. 70 more to go. Keep a count. Almost halfway there. This is working your entire body, burning so many calories, all the fat. Don't stop. If you feel any pain, keep a smile on your face and just push through. To make it more intense, do it faster and faster. Once you finish 100 jumping jacks, you can rest. Take a deep inhale, observe your heartbeat, observe your breath. Breathe in and out, in and out. Bring your breath back to normal. We are not going to take any break. Moving to our Ashtang A Sun Salutation, 12 rounds. So bring your breath back to normal and come to the top of your mat. First round, we'll do it together. Hands in Namaste pose. Take 2-3 breaths in and out. See if the rhythm is back to normal. Now feel the music in your body as you raise your hands up, arch your back, go down, head close to your knees. Head up, breathe in. Breathe out, jump back. Do a chaturanga, chest touching your thumb. If you want, go down on your knees. Lift up in upward facing, give a deep stretch to your spine. Push back in down dog. Squeeze your stomach. Bend both the knees, do a modified child's and then jump. Head up, head close to your knees, hands up and namaste. Continue 11 more rounds. Do not take any breaks in between. Just enjoy the music. Let it flow in your entire body as you move from one posture to the other. Giving your 100%. Stretch a little more. Squeeze a little more. Observe each and every muscle. Round 3. Take a 5 seconds break for breathing. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to continue with 6 more rounds. Extend and stretch a little more this time. Last round, let's do it together. Namaste. Take your time in each posture. Touch your chin to your chest. Stretch the back of your neck as you breathe in and breathe out. Breathe out completely. Breathing in, reach your hands up, biceps touching your ears, elbows straight. Arch your back and try to look up towards the ceiling. Hold for a second, breathe out, come down. Head close to your knees. Straighten those knees. Bring your body weight forward. Crown of the head is facing the mat. Trying to squeeze your stomach. Come halfway up, head up. Arch in your lower back. Jump back. Take your time for Chaturanga, chest in between your hands, elbows touching your sides. Lift up, upward facing. Hold for 5 seconds. Squeeze your inner thigh. Lift your thighs, lift your knees. Go back, down dog. Hold for a few seconds, then you can relax in child's pose. Lengthen your spine in down dog from your neck up till the base of your spine. Everything is in a line. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Even if it is called down dog, you're looking like a mountain in this pose. Keep pushing your chest towards your thighs. Turn your armpits inwards as if you want to face them to each other. That's how you engage your shoulders and your upper back. Slowly drop your knees and come down in child's pose. Connect with your breath for 5 seconds. Breathe in and out. When you're ready, come up. Come in tabletop. And go in cat posture and then start doing some circles with your spine, with your upper body. You're going towards right, then back, then left. You can bulge your upper back, touch your chin to your chest and move side to side. Making circles. Do it opposite. Go towards left, back and then right. Relax as you move. Now turn your fingers outside, right side and left side and move side to side as much as you can. Make sure you're not putting too much pressure on your wrist. At the same time, try to go towards left and then towards right. Giving you a deep stretch for your wrist, for your arms. Turn your fingers towards you, facing your body. Bring your body weight forward and then go back, sit on your heels. You have to lift your hands. Feel a stretch while you're doing this. If you feel any pain, just stop the practice. Make sure you're not putting too much pressure. We don't want to injure ourselves. Come in tabletop, lift your knees, push back, go in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lengthen your spine, straighten those knees, feel the stretch. We are going to take our legs forward in between our hands. So take your leg up, go in three-legged dog. Straighten that knee, point your toes, stretch as much as you can and then bring it forward. Touch your nose to your knees, place it in between your hands. Drop your left knee, relax your toes. Bring your upper body up, place your hands on your knees and then try to do a cat pose with your upper body. So your chin is touching your chest, bulge your upper back, squeeze your stomach. You'll feel a stretch in your left thigh. Straighten those elbows. Then you have to reach up with both the hands. Lengthen your spine. Try to touch your arms to your ears. Elbows straight. Open up your chest. Get into a deep stretch and take a deep inhale. Breathe out. Come down. We are going to straighten our right leg, going into half split. So take your time. You can push your leg forward. Place your heel on the ground and then see if you can go close. Take your head to your knee. Hold it for 10 seconds. If you want, you can try and sit back. Whatever gets you a deep stretch for your right leg. Stay there, take 5-6 deep breaths in and out. Drop your head, touch your chin to your chest, hunch your upper back and relax. Bring your hands down next to your right leg. Let's repeat everything on the left side. So take your right leg back. Push back in down dog. Lift your left leg. Completely knee straight, toes pointing. Engage your leg. Place it in between your hands. Drop your right knee. Relax your toes. Place your hands, interlace your hands, place them near your knee. And you have to do a cat pose there. Touch your chin to your chest. Feel that stretch in your right thigh. Bulge your upper back. Straighten those elbows. Find your balance. Stay there for 2-3 seconds. Spine is stretching. You're feeling stretch in right leg. right quadricep muscle. Deep inhale. And from there, take both the hands above your head. Lengthen, reach up, arch your upper back, push your hip down, look up towards the ceiling, elbow straight, as much as you can, lengthen little more. Feeling a deep stretch in your upper body as well as your hips. Take a deep breath in, expand and let go. Take your hands down. Stretch that left leg. You can move it forward. Place your heel on the mat. Make sure you're not stretching too much. Don't put too much pressure on your knee. Take your head down, bulge your upper back, just like a cat pose. See if you can take and touch your head to your leg, to your knee. Feeling a good stretch in the back of your left leg. Deep inhale. And let go. Place your hands next to your leg. Take your leg back. Push back in down dog. Without any break, moving to lizard pose. Once again, you have to take your right leg up. Stretch it completely. And before we come down, see if you can bend your leg up in the air. Bend your knee and try to touch your toes to your buttocks. Try to touch your toes. Open your hip. Open your hip towards the ceiling. It's a very deep stretch. Very good to do before the lizard pose. Open your hip towards the ceiling. Now place it outside of your right hand. Make sure your heel and toes are in one line. It's close to your right hand. Now push your pelvis down, hip down, look straight. We are going to stay in the pose for minimum 15 seconds. So get comfortable. If this is too much for you, you can drop your left knee, otherwise hold. Try to straighten that left knee as you keep pushing your hips down. If you want to relax in between, you can always go down. Keep taking deep breaths. And take your leg back. Lift your left leg up. Bend at your knee. And see if you can touch your toes to your buttocks. Open your knee. Open your hips towards the ceiling. Open your hips. Once you bend your knee, you have to open your hips towards the ceiling. Hold it there for 2 seconds. Trying to open even more. Slowly bring it down. Place it outside of your left hand. Your left foot is close to your left hand. Toes and heel are in one line. Start pushing yourself towards the mat. It will be even more intense if you try to keep your knee straight. Right knee straight. At any point of time, if you just want to drop your right knee and stay in the stretch, that is also okay. As long as you are taking deep breath in and out. Relax into the posture. Becoming more and more flexible. And you can take your leg back. Push back in down dog. Drop your knees. Sit in Vajrasan. We'll do 3 rounds of Bhastrika Pranayam along with the locks. Make a loose fist near your shoulders. First, a normal breath in and empty your lungs. For Bhastrika, breathe in, out. In, 2. In, 3. In, 4. Continue on your own 20 breaths, 1 round. Make sure you're expanding your chest, expanding your lungs as you breathe in, and push the air out forcibly as you breathe out. Instant energizing pranayam. It will be effective when you do it with a lot of intensity. And relax your hands. Breathe in and hold the breath inside for 6 seconds minimum. See if you can contract your stomach. Hold the breath inside. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bandhas help you to increase your stamina. Second round, make a fist. First, a normal breath. And let go. For Bhastrika, breathe in, out. In, 2. In, 3. In, 4. Continue. Full breath inside. We have opened all our muscles. Now let's send oxygen to each and every part of our body. Do minimum 20 breaths. After that, you'll apply the lock. And relax. Breathe in fully and hold. Touch your chin to your chest. Contract your stomach. Pull your anal muscles up. Hold the breath inside for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you can release. Relax. Last round, make a fist. First, a normal breath. Empty your lungs and start. Breathe in, out. In, 2. In, 3. In, 4. Ten more. And this time try to hold, apply the bandha for a bit longer, at least 10 counts. And relax. Breathe in and hold. Contract your body completely. Hold the breath inside. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Do not open your eyes. Stretch your legs and lie down for Shavasana. Rest for at least 5 minutes. It is very important to rest after all these asanas. Gap between both the legs, hands next to your body, open towards the ceiling. Drop your weight on the floor as you start relaxing more and more. Keep taking long, deep, slow breath in and let go. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.